Good morning, children. It's Monday morning again. There's just 3 weeks left now, and then it'll be the summer holidays. Hope you're all well. The weather's looking miserable this morning, so I'm not looking forward to going out in that. I'm actually working today in school, so it'll be nice to see all the stuff again. So today you are going to be planning your spy story. And just a few of the things, just to recap what we have looked at. We've looked at descriptions of an object, obviously using adjectives. We've looked at an action or a chase scene, which involves a lot of verbs. Speech, a lot of speech. Sorry, we've got speech in there, but not a lot of speech. Obviously, we just don't want the story turning into a conversation between two characters, because that won't be very interesting for the reader. And we've looked at a gadgets that you can use. So there's quite a lot of things we've covered, and obviously when you're planning your story today, I would like you to think about these things and how you're going to get them into the story. If you can't remember what you've done, can't remember what your gadget was, then you can always just open your work that you've done before. And to do that, you just go on the folder that's got my work, and you will find it in there. Now obviously you can look at it like this or like this. You can look at it as icons or a table. So as you're planning your story today, it would be great if you could come up with an entirely new story, one that's completely different to Mission Impossible. However, I'm going to give you two ideas that you may want to use when you're completing your plan today. So let's just have a look at the first one. This is a sequel. Okay, that's something that follows on from something else. It's like a series. So Harry Potter had a few sequels in it. So did Lord of the Rings. So did The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe. So Polly and Peter spies, but they've also learned to use telekinesis, where they can move things with their mind. They have to retrieve another Japanese sacred treasure that has been stolen. It could be a jewel, sword, and buried in a cave on the beach. They find the cave at night and they arrive. When they arrive, a thief is holding the treasure. They use their telekinesis to take the object from the thief, and then they run home. So obviously there's a chase scene there with a bit of action as well. They return the object to the Japanese embassy, and the phone call goes off again to reveal the next mission, which could be the final Japanese sacred treasure, because there were 3. Now that follows the same pattern as the Mission Impossible story. Here's another idea that is slightly different. So the main characters have a different secret. Mole and Maggie are best friends, and they can time travel. So this is their secret. They can travel in time forwards or backwards. Molly and Maggie have to travel back in time to retrieve a piece of Victorian jewellery which was broken when studying Victorians at school in a history lesson. Molly and Maggie travel back in time to retrieve the piece of jewellery. They travel back to get the jewellery back. However, someone is wearing the jewellery when they get there. Molly and Maggie wait until the person takes the jewellery off, so when they go to bed, and then they get it. The best friends return back to school just in time for history, and the teacher never finds out. Next history lesson, something else breaks, and there's another mission. So there's 2 ideas there. The Molly and Maggie one is obviously, you can see where the pattern is of the Mission Impossible story, but it is slightly different. Of course, I'm sure you'll come up with much better ideas than that. But if you are struggling, they are there. Just to have a look quickly at the layout of the story. So the opening, I'm not going to go through the Mission Impossible one, I'm just going to go through what you need to do. So the main characters are introduced and we find out a special secret about them. It's revealed. That's the opening. Then there's the build-up. So this is where something is starting to happen. The main characters are given a mission or request, which they accept. Then there's a problem, so the main characters go to complete the mission, but they encounter a problem on the way. Something goes wrong. Then the resolution. The main characters overcome the problem, so they manage to escape. And they complete their mission or their quest. And then finally at the end, the main characters return to their everyday lives and a new mission arrives. It's all right. Now, that's what you're going to be doing today. Now, when you're completing your own, you don't need to have two main characters. You may just have one main character. It's completely up to you. So what I've done is I've just put that bare bones of the story in the images so you can see it. And then on this side, you're going to just write your opening, build up, problem, resolution, and ending, using this to help you. You don't need to write in full sentences. Just use bullet points. Okay? I wouldn't expect to see lots and lots of detail. I just want to see what is going to be happening in your story. Okay. So good luck with that, children. I look forward to reading your plans. I'm sure they'll be much better than the ones that I've come up with. Have a good day and take care. Goodbye.